Hey, Matt, the Helpful Home Inspector here. As a licensed home inspector, certified master inspector here in southeastern Wisconsin. Since 2011, I've inspected over 5,000 homes. And the series that we're bringing you here is a series of short 2 to 3 minute videos about 10 defects that I think you should know. Hey, Matt, the Helpful Home Inspector here, back again for another episode of our defect series. This one is going to be about chimneys and all the different kinds of chimneys that you might have in your home, but they can be kind of expensive when they do need to be fixed. All right, so when it comes to the chimney of your home, usually the chimney is going to be one of two types, okay? It could be one from a fireplace of some kind, or it could be two for mechanicals. Now, if you have a house that runs conventional efficiency appliances, meaning that they don't vent out with PVC piping, you have conventional efficiency appliances, and they are going to generate some hot exhaust or flue gases, and these need to get to the outside of the house. And we do that through the scientific principle of hot air rises. So as long as those gases are heated, they're going to flow upward and they're going to go up out of a chimney. That's why when you walk around in the wintertime, you see little like smoke coming out of everybody's chimney. It's not smoke, it's actually just hot exhaust gases that are turning into steam as they hit the cold outdoor air. Now, when it comes to the masonry chimneys that are going to be used for fireplaces, okay? We have two kinds of fireplaces. Basically, we have a gas fireplace and we have a wood fireplace. So now the wood burning fireplace, it may be burning wood. You may also be burning pellets. You may be burning, other things. But ultimately, you're burning something. There's something combustion happening there that's not just natural gas or propane of some kind, all right? When it comes to a gas fireplace, you're just talking about burning natural gas. And you might get some carbon buildup and stuff, causing a little bit of black on the interior of the flue, but it's ultimately not going to cause any major issues as far as potential for fire damage or anything like that in the home. When it comes to a masonry chimney, however, where you're burning wood or some sort of pellet or anything like that, there's going to be material that's going to be left behind on the flue liner, and this material is usually going to be referred to as creosote. Now, creosote comes in a couple of different types of forms. There's basically creosote class 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4 being your main ones that are concerning as far as risk of fire, okay? But when it comes to the other two, you're basically going to get some light creosote buildup on the inside of the chimney, which is not going to be terrible. Generally isn't the kind that's going to result in a major chimney fire or house fire, but definitely something that still should be cleaned off. Now, no creosote in your chimney is good, okay? And if you burn wood, you got to make sure that you're getting that chimney cleaned regularly. If you burn regularly, you got to clean it regularly. So regularly would be if you're using it 2 times a week in the wintertime, that's regularly. You should clean it once a year. If you're only using it 2 times in a month, well, then that's, kind of a semi-regular usage. You would clean it once every 3 years. And if you're only using it 2 times an entire year, just when special company comes over for some ambiance or something, then you're looking at cleaning it once every 5 years. But it's important that you monitor that. And if that creosote level does get larger, or like the inside of your chimney flue starts to look like it's coated with stuff, you want to get it cleaned immediately to make sure that you're preventing any risk of chimney fire, as chimney fires can very quickly turn into house fires. When it comes to your chimney, the 2 most expensive things that we see as far as chimney repairs, okay, is going to be the structure of the chimney. So the outside, the brick, the mortar, all that kind of stuff starting to deteriorate. And as it deteriorates, then you get water damage on the inside and all that kind of stuff, and it causes other types of issues and can be very, very expensive, okay? The other part of the chimney that can be very expensive is the cap. Now, the cap is the concrete section at the very top. It should be constructed to have beveled edges and should have a drip edge so the water can run out and away, not run down any brick or stone that may be present in the area. The flue liners are going to come up through that. The flue liner may be made of metal, it may be made of clay tile, okay? Either one are very common, but clay tile is probably the most common that we find, and they come in basically square tubes made of clay. So when you're looking at a chimney during a home inspection, the home inspector is going to recommend probably that the chimney needs to be clean and receive what would normally be considered a level 2 inspection. So a level 1 inspection is basically somebody just looking up at the bottom and looking down from the top of the flashlight, okay? That would be a level 1. There's not going to be any special tools or anything. It's just what you can visually see from the entrance and exit of the chimney. A level 2 inspection, however, is going to be a cleaning, okay? And then it's going to have a camera sent up it so you can get a good view of the inside of that chimney liner to make sure that the liner is not cracked, damaged, has any holes in it, or anything like that going on in there. When it comes to a level 3 inspection, what you're looking at is disassembling the chimney or part of the chimney to further examine it and make any needed repairs. This is usually only done after repairs are needed, after there's evidence of damage that it needs further evaluation. It needs to be disassembled to find any wood rot damage, that kind of stuff. But usually level 3 is something that doesn't get done until after a level 2 inspection's been completed. When it comes to talking about these defects, folks, always keep in mind there is no such thing as a perfect house. And if you try to chase it, it'd be the same as hunting for Bigfoot. We got to keep things real and understand that there's going to be things at the home that will require maintenance and upkeep. If you would like to learn more about how to take care of your home, search out the Helpful Home Inspector on all your social medias. And remember, the better you take care of your house, the better it will take care of you.